Yeah, me either. I mean, I think it was kind of. I think I was kind of taking a nap before. So,
Listen,
but
I know
yeah,
I'm
I didn't
commenting
want
on
to.
this session. I need to stay spoiler free.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I was gonna say that I didn't want to spoil myself.
Alright, we did see both players start with a 6-3. Cole is taking more T-spins way earlier. And ooh, unfortunate misdrops after misdrops from COLDLESS. I thought the misdrop over the well was bad, and then the misdrop over the right side was even worse. Luckily for them, WUMBO doesn't decide to push out of zone pressure, so COLDLESS is going to get some time to escape, and given this is phase 1, this is time well spent. WUMBO nearing the end of their zone.
Yeah,
Excellent
with
use of
a
IRS there.
and with a clean board stay from Cola's side, like, that will give an opportunity for Colas to bounce back. It's just a matter of how. Okay, that fractal fine. Oh my god.
That fractal find was insane from COLDLESS. And WUMBO looking for a very specific piece queue. Surprised that you were able to forecast it that far in advance and get away with it. And they're just trying to count to 4. They're trying to maintain their back-to-back as long as they can. And they're going to find their well without breaking it. Which is something they love to see. But the question now is WUMBO going to try and do this zoneless? I think to fix this misdrop, that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, no! They're going to choose to use a zone here! That is a very interesting decision here with the amount of material they had. And COLDLESS, even more interestingly, is going to wait for the phase 3 transition to start their zone, so they're going to be playing with less time. But that's a phenomenal combo to start their zone. So if they get high lines, they will be fine.
I think they knew how WUMBO's zone was going to go, given WUMBO's given zone wasn't that very significant considering the not much was sent, but Colas did a good job of just waiting until WUMBO finishes his zone to try and retaliate.
I just love the fact that we are at the caliber of players where a 50 attack zone is insignificant. But the follow-up is, and COLDLESS has no meter, WUMBO, with a completely clean board state, is going to take that first round. Alright, here we have the mutual 6-3. COLDLESS is going to start with a TSS. Not often you're going to see the TSSs in 6-3. And WUMBO has been blessed with column 7. And they're actually so confident in their zone in this column 7 that they're going to start their zone unfull in phase 1. They are going to get an ulti. And that's still 54 on 3/4. Imagine if it was full.
Dude, I mean, I think WUMBO kind of hesitated a bit, which I think it's kind of good because WUMBO was thinking of putting one of the pieces over to the right, but given that would have locked them out of zone, ending the zone early. I mean, and the WUMBO decided to go just continue on finishing off the zone, and I think it was worth it because, I mean, like you said, it was a really good 50 something attack. I forgot.
Like, this has just been really good decision-making in terms of, like, the interactions from WUMBO thus far. They've been able to just maintain a constant advantage, and even though this zone likely won't transition, this is still going to put a lot of pressure on COLDLESS, who currently has a C-spin. So this free pressure is definitely going to be able to combat whatever WUMBO's sending right now. And even though WUMBO didn't transition, COLDLESS' zone definitely will. And they're thinking really hard about how they want to take this. And actually, I think that was desync.
Yeah, it was a really glimpse. It was really briefly, but yeah, we're now in speed fast Tetris haha moment.
Also, can we talk about how both of them started Phase 3 completely clean? How often does that happen? Like, completely even score, completely clean board states, but WUMBO just had more pressure. And they are going to take that second round. And WUMBO just has these very clean counter fours, back to back to back. And now has been gifted with the 7-2. COLDLESS currently trying to find their well, and oh my goodness, 2 well swaps in the same send in Phase 1 is brutal. But this is still Phase 1.
Can we
So
just talk about the... Can we just talk about the fact of like how WUMBO really managed the stack? I mean, it felt really awkward when you see it, but then WUMBO just transformed it into like a DT cannon and like more opportunities to T-spin.
Like, when you look at WUMBO as a player, they're a player who is mostly known for their fundamentals, but when you're so good at the fundamentals, it almost looks inhuman still. It's like, this is too clean. Somebody has to stop them.
Yeah, I mean, even like with awkward stacks, like some of the pieces might be like they might play some very tall. I mean, WUMBO like really like knows how to manage that and able to navigate through that, and ultimately in some moments they're able to turn it into like a DT cannon or something very big.
And right now, COLDLESS seems to have transitioned early looking at their garbage, so definitely not something they want to see. Luckily for them, WUMBO didn't decide to take this zoneless, so they have plenty of time to downstack, but they're going to have to make their decision on when to pop zone soon. They make that decision right now. WUMBO is forced into a situation where they need to do a direction swap to keep that zone going, and that's just a little bit too hard, so they're going to get zone locked. And COLDLESS trying to do some IRS shenanigans as well, and they're going to take the immediate advantage in terms of board state. But WUMBO's setting up that power stack. Oh
yeah,
my,
looking
WUMBO
very risky for
both
WUMBO
eyes and getting away with it is insane. Oh my, WUMBO has every piece.
Oh what?
Oh my,
Wait,
breaking the TSTs!
Is WUMBO breaking the rules or something? What's going on?
Listen, when your fundies are this good, it just looks inhuman to see it chained back to back. It's too clean. Somebody stop them.
WUMBO not face up of the fact that where they're stacking at or what their stack is, they're just letting it rip when they see it.
Listen, when I heard of infinite TST, this is not what I recognize that shape as. But we are going to see COLDLESS absolutely excellent survival in the meantime. The fact that they were able to live such an insane sequence is just a testament to how good at survival they were. I did see that they mentioned in chat how they were playing defense for most of the time in the promo match. And it looks like they definitely got a lot of practice beforehand in this match as well. And WUMBO's gonna be zoning from pretty high up in the board. They're just gonna cap their lines. And they seem to have been lacking an efficient start as well, so they're only gonna send 33. COLDLESS ballsy decides to tank the entire zone. Will it pay off? Let's find out.
Yeah. Get through these cheese, and I mean WUMBO. Cheers.
Very nice T-spin find from COLDLESS there, but oh my goodness. WUMBO is doing the thing. Tizing alert, and that combo does not drop. All the way up to 12 lines. 35 and 13. Ridiculous efficiency, and WUMBO's gonna make it all the way down to the bottom of their board.
And that
COLDLESS right now. COLDLESS finding a lot of micro combos in their down stack, but once again, they're gonna have to receive yet another large combo from WUMBO, who has his 4-wide set up.
Yeah, I mean,
COLDLESS has all the time in the world, but it is running slim. 12.
4 is not something you want to deal with.
Oh
in
my.
phase 3.
WUMBO gets to
One-
significant numbers and then restacks the 4-wide to maintain advantage on something that isn't a gamble. Gonna go ahead and do it in zone 2 to give COLDLESS even less time to react. This is 4-wide mastery if you've seen it.
This is
16,
what he's
17,
known for.
18.
I mean, this is what he's like. He's like very like not only well known for, but also really knows how to how to manage the 4-wide too.
It's called the ties for a reason.
It's yep. I mean, Johnny Bones mentions it to ties, and I just went along with it, and then now. And now many people now mention it as a ties, and then okay, so yeah, okay, so ties.
And,
It makes sense.
Those
I mean,
donations from COLDLESS were so good, but unfortunately WUMBO was just gifted column 7 there, so they were still forced to zone by the end of it due to just the pressure gap. And what an amazing cut copy from COLDLESS. COLDLESS has been making sick donation into sick donation. And these misdrops from WUMBO is going to give COLDLESS an excellent opportunity to go ahead and take advantage here. The issue here is that the advantage isn't in the most crucial moment. Taking a zone here isn't going to do the most, just because of the awkward score. But if they're able to maintain this advantage long enough, it can definitely be devastating. And what a combo down to cancel everything they need. Cancel just about all the cheese that they were about to receive. And we are going to see that Phase 2 zone from WUMBO at a very awkward score, which means that the Phase 3 is very likely going to be zoneless. Oh, never mind. They were efficient enough to where it just didn't matter. And COLDLESS is going to have to take this zone at reduced time, finding donation after donation.
And now
And they're going to
Wumbo is
decide to
setting
end the
up-
zone early. Oh my goodness, it happening again. But it is going to be 6 res, which is kind of awkward. Technically better, but still awkward if you're not used to it. But of course, this is WUMBO. So we're going to see them go all the way down and find a T-spin double at the end of it for a 15 combo. And they're thinking about restacking the 4-wide, but now it's only 2 res. And they're just going to convert this into 6-3. Oh no, they're just going to stack 6 res on top of the 2 res.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Wumbo, I mean, they're really quick of transitioning from like basic very freestyle to 4-wide, which I mean really says a lot about Wumbo. Playing playing this game a whole lot, and you know, like very well, but fundamental about the 4-wide. It really puts them at an advantage.
Once they find themselves in that 4-wide loop, anybody in their path is going to have a hard time breaking it. And COLDLESS doing an amazing job at surviving, but that full zone is going to be kind of hard to beat. Especially when this is the board state you're working with to start your own. They do see the light of day on the attack, but it's going to be up to if they have overcharge. With no more skims, it does not matter. And WUMBO, currently on sweep pace, is going to have match point.
But Wumbo has been really dominant this set. I mean, we've seen it from showing Wumbo showing off his fundamentals, his famous 4-wide, and then I mean like these insane plays in phase 3. I mean, yeah, I mean it gives COLDLESS a tough time, even with the efficiency that COLDLESS also has. I mean, it really just says a lot about what these players can do. It also kind of
just feels like the game doesn't want COLDLESS to win. With the amount of time to get something good and then the game immediately rips it away from them is insane. But they are going to be zoning from the bottom, and with COLDLESS efficiency, that's going to be scary for WUMBO. Oh no, 1 too high on the STSD there, but they're going to fix it with a flawless floating.
That's what you like to see. Oh wait, oh.
Now COLDLESS is going to be on the receiving end, but that's a pretty good thing in this scenario. Looking at all the queen they have. A lot of material to work with. WUMBO does have a slight zone charge advantage. Both players in pretty equal terms in terms of who controls the transition. WUMBO's gonna fire it off first. They're not gonna have the most efficient start, but COLDLESS once again forcing the decision-making seat. Once again taking the zone at reduced time, and oh, that T-piece misdrop! I think that might be fatal by the end of it. We have WUMBO in the 6-3 just piling on post pressure after a very significant zone.
Yeah, no,
COLDLESS is able to cancel for 29. They see the light of day. It's gonna be up to overcharge.
Well, that I like that decision making from COLDLESS there. I had that option to downstack, but able to find that quarter zone by choosing the most clean option. But ultimately, it's not enough to really just survive WUMBO's oncoming pressure.
A lot of that matchup was just like well played from both players. Like COLDLESS was playing out of their mind. It was like a nice argument. Unfortunately, WUMBO. Like that's what that match was.